Hi everybody, David Steenkamp here. In this video, I want to go through web hosting and the different options that are available, supposing you haven't purchased any yet. If you have, skip this video. Feel free to go on to the next one, unless you're, cool with buyer's remorse or maybe want to switch to something else, try and get your money back. Who knows? But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. So I've brought up three of the, bigger names in web hosting. So I brought up HostGator, the GoDaddy site, and the Bluehost site. So the only hosting packages and hosting stuff that I'm going to look at is shared web hosting because, let's be real, most of you are probably new to this, and, shared services is probably all you're going to use. To be totally honest, it's all I use even right now. I don't have any websites that are getting 400,000 hits a day or anything close, so shared is actually still just fine for me. So, anyways, so getting into it, let's take a look. We can just start with HostGator here. Let's go to their web hosting and see what they have available. The main thing to keep in mind when you're looking at hosting is, are you going to have only one website? Are you only ever going to need just one single website? Or do you think you might ever need a second one or more? That's probably one of the biggest things you should write down, figure out, am I going to need one or am I going to need more? So just keep that in the back of your mind while we go through these. So as you can see, what I just said there, that's what this means, single domain. So the Hatchling plan, their little baby, or sorry, I can't even say baby, because that is the name of a different plan. But their Hatchling plan here is for just one website. Right, and then they have a baby plan that is for unlimited domain. Let's just say domains means websites. Okay, keep it a little simpler. And then the business one is also unlimited as well. So the other things that, let's see, if you verify or if you confirm that you're going to go on for 3 years, you can get it for $3.96 a month. I would recommend for starters maybe just saying a year. But if you're super, super serious, you're absolutely sure that you're going to stick with this, go for the 3 years. Why not, right? But again, make sure that you choose the one that you want. Whether you're going to need it for one website or for more than one. So the other thing that I look at when I go to buy hosting, which isn't all that often, but now I'm looking at a lot, is email. So if you have XYZ trinkets.com, you are going to want a web or email address of info@xyztrinkets.com or joe@xyztrinkets.com or mary@xyztrinkets.com. So being able to set up email, in a simple way and not have to pay extra for it is a big plus in my books. So I'm just going to do a Control F on this page, see what I can find for email here. So, okay, so they say they have unlimited email accounts right here. So unlimited email accounts, that's good. See if we can find any other stuff here. Unlimited POP3 email accounts with SMTP. Okay. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good, having unlimited email accounts. So again, to make sure that this is actually what you want, I'd go ahead and contact them. See if they have, let's see what ways they have to contact them. Maybe they have email or phone number. Let's see. Oh, they even have a live chat, so that's nice. I recommend the live chat. It's pretty easy and not too direct. But then again, I'm afraid of most people. So, however you want to get a hold of them, go ahead, call them, ask them about it. The only thing to think about with this POP3, that basically means you can set up your email on your computer, set up your email on your phone, set up your email on your laptop, and let's say a new email comes in and it's going to all three of those different devices. So you check the email on, let's say, your phone. All right, so then it shows on your phone that you've read it. But when you go to your computer or your laptop, it still shows it as new. So it doesn't actually synchronize. And that's basically what POP3 is. It's kind of a more traditional email. Okay, so the other one that you can look for, and if you've ever had a Gmail account, you've probably noticed when you check a Gmail email that comes in on, say, a desktop, and then you look at your phone, it shows that it's been read, and that's because it's all been synchronized. So that is called IMAP, so IMAP. And for me, that was an important thing for me to get because I really hate rereading things that I'm like, oh, I got a new email here, and then it's like, oh no, it's actually just the one that you read on your iPad or something, right? So anyways, that's something to consider. So HostGator here looks pretty good, good price, not too expensive. Even 1 year at $8 a month, that's not too bad. So I usually recommend to people like a sort of middle of the road plan. Just in case they ever do want more than one website. So that's enough about HostGator. Let's move on. So next on my list here, GoDaddy. So mine is defaulting to the Canadian one because I'm in Canada, up in BC here. But whatever. I'm pretty sure that they're all pretty much look the same at least. So let's go to their hosting section. I'm going to go to web hosting. Okay. So let's see. Oh, they actually just spell it out here. So best price for a basic site, great for multiple sites, and then this is for people that get a lot of traffic and stuff. Sometimes if you have a website that's doing incredibly well, they'll send you an email and they'll say, you know what, you got to upgrade because you're just getting way too much traffic and it's more than we anticipated. So, and that's just not true for GoDaddy. That's true for all sorts of different web hosts that offer quote unquote unlimited everything. So. Anyways, GoDaddy, let's see what they got. So $7 a month for the, tiny package that just gives you one website. And only, $8 a month here for unlimited websites. And then you'll see a few other obvious differences. 100 gigabytes of storage, and then this one's got unlimited. 100 email addresses here, 500 there, 1,000 here. Let's see, free domain with annual plan, blah, blah, blah. And then in the small print here, $7.99 a month when you renew, $10 a month for this one when you renew. Let's see what all that meant. Because they had let's see, where is it? Product disclaimers and legal policies. I was just trying to figure out where they had these. I can never remember, what are these, citations, or I can't remember what they're called. So anyways, what that basically means, my guess is that this means $6.99. This is Canadian, by the way. So $6.99 a month. I'm guessing for a year, and then after a year or after you renew, it'll go up a little bit to $7.99, or in this case, $9.99. So again, you'd want to double check their email. So I'm going to do that Control F to find the email. So they say email right here up to 1,000 addresses. But the thing is some web hosts put a spatial sort of limit. So they'll say, but only 10 gigabytes. Or only 1 gigabyte in total that you can spread across 1,000 email accounts. So most people want at least 500 megabytes per email account. So that's what we're going to try and figure out here, see if it says it anywhere at all. So see, it doesn't even say it here, so you don't really know what you're getting unless you can find, maybe feature. Oh, here we go, features. Yeah, let's see. Compare plans. Let's see here. There we go, view all. So see if we can find anything about email. Sorry, this is probably making some of you guys sick. Webmail. Nah. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Total email storage. So this must be the babyest plan here. Economy Deluxe Ultimate. Okay, go back, find that email thing. Let's see. Okay, total email storage. So 100 megabytes, but they say you can have 100 email accounts, but nobody's going to have a 1 megabyte email account. That's I've had single emails that have 10 megabytes in them. So you really want something bigger. 500 though is still pretty small, so it's kind of because of this that I've had to shy away from GoDaddy. I still have a few sites on it because they actually do .ca websites, so I keep a few of those sites on it. But as for email accounts, I have them spread very thin. I've even talked to a couple people at GoDaddy, and they kind of admitted to me that they're trying to get away from email stuff. And just focus on web hosting down the line. So if email is important, having the @xyztrinkets.com or whatever your domain name is going to be, you might want to put some thought into it. That's all I'm going to say. So, but I have worked with them a lot in the past. Their customer service is absolutely fantastic. I know other people have had bad experiences, but I have never had a single bad experience, especially when you call them on the phone. So that's my personal experience with them. So again, like I said, my important things are the email. And again, theirs, I can tell you from experience, is POP only. You have to pay extra if you want to get more email with GoDaddy, and if you want to get the IMAP version of email with GoDaddy. Oh, this is a long video. I apologize. Maybe I'll put a warning in the description. Okay, so last but not least is Bluehost, which is the most recent one that I've purchased myself, and I find it to be absolutely perfect. The products that they have, let's go into their shared hosting. Okay, so here's their little sort of comparison table. So personally myself, I like this. I use this Plus one because I need more than just one website. So it's $7 a month. I don't know if this is Canadian or US. I think this might be Canadian. Or no, maybe it is US. So whatever, either way. So $7 a month. And I think that is just for the first 6 months or maybe first year. It probably says somewhere like if you were to actually sign up for it. So it's a little pricier for their business one, like for their, full meal deal sort of thing. But, you get quite a bit. So what I really, really like, though, about Bluehost is setting up websites in their backend. It's very easy. They just use cPanel. It's nice. It's simple. And setting up email accounts is even easier. So, the best part, in my opinion, about Bluehost is their email accounts are truly unlimited if you buy this middle plan. And see here, they give you 500 megabytes per email account. So do the math on that. That's a lot of space, email accounts and storage there, even if you get the small starter plan. And the other thing about their email accounts is they are all IMAP enabled. So if you want to put something on your phone, something on your laptop, something on your desktop, something on your iPad, or tablet or whatever. If you read one of those emails, it shows up as read on all the others. If you delete one of those emails, it deletes from all those other devices as well. I should probably do a video about how to set that up because it took me forever to figure out. But there's instructions as well in the back end of Bluehost once you do get an account with them of how to set up your IMAP on different sorts of devices and programs like Outlook or Thunderbird or whatever it is that you're, MacMail or whatever it is you're using. So anyways, sorry for such a long video, but choosing a web host, it is an important thing, and something that should not be taken lightly. You don't want to just be like, oh yeah, that one looks good, I'm not going to look at anything else. It's almost like I know it's not a humongous investment, but it's pretty big depending on how many years you go for. So you just want to make sure you get what you want and what you need, and hopefully what's going to last you. And the other thing with Bluehost that I know from experience is their customer service is really good as well. I've called them before for help with my email when I was stuck, and they were excellent. And I've used their live chat before I purchased from them, and grilled them about all those sorts of email things that I'm telling you guys about now. Just asking every question under the sun, and they answered me quickly and thoughtfully, and no canned answers, which was nice. And I should know about that because I used to work for eBay. So, anyways, I'm gonna call this quits for this video. So when you go to choose your web host, just make sure you know, you got a list of what's important to you, and you really try and look for those things. And if you can't find them, or if it's not super clear, go ahead and contact the web host company. They will love to hear from you and try to sell you on them. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Again, sorry for the hugely long video. Okay, take care.